Hi, y'all. Long time no speak. It was best that way. I, like all of you, have been on an incredible journey the last 2.5 years. There's a lyric in a song. It says, "Do you have what it takes to take the journey from the head to the heart?" The first time I heard that lyric, it just screamed at me, and I started really thinking about that. This past couple of years has been an incredible journey, and it all started with the purpose of this channel, as it was purposed to be a complement to the Getting Past Broken Healing series that was being facilitated by Relentless Maverick. And this channel didn't have any other purpose than that. And that didn't complete. And then I was unsure what I had even started this channel for, and I floundered. And I look back now, and I realize this channel was for me to heal myself and nothing else. And it triggered me to make a lot of self-recognitions about things because, man, I thought with the head. I thought back then, I thought I had the answers and I had healed and I'd gone through these journeys and I'm helping other people because they're asking for help and, ego, arrogant, incorrect, but necessary. Very, very necessary. I've had so many things trigger me, and I didn't think I had any more of those. My own onion theory eluded my consciousness. That happens. We're human. We're all enwrapped in flesh here. But as I was recovering through and overcoming and seeking within to figure out each of those triggers over the last 2.5 years, I was dumbfounded at how much more work I had to do. And I shamed myself horribly. And then I worried for a long time that I had harmed somebody. And then I was fearful that I had misdirected somebody. And then I came back around to recognizing that I had harmed myself and I had misdirected myself. Of those triggers, I thought I'd worked through them. And then something else would happen bigger and deeper. And I'd be dumbfounded again and ashamed of myself again. And would be out of balance again. What's going on? Why are we doing this again? And I'd have to dig deeper in another layer of the onion and another layer of the onion. In the last couple of months, I hadn't realized it. I hadn't. And it wasn't pleasant, it wasn't pretty, it wasn't kind. But I had escalated so much in those triggers that I had actually started to weaponize my own trauma that I didn't even think I still had. And then I shamed myself again. And then I went and started searching and seeking again and again and again. More layers and more layers of the onion. And I'm finding now that the healing and the overcoming and the observing that I'm doing within now are things I had no clue existed that were there from my smallest childhood. Memories are coming and clarifying, and I'm observing them from so many different facets, at least 8, trying for 13 different views of that, because there's no way to know, really, truly know the purpose of it all. We aren't able to conceptualize of that. But I am able to conceptualize within myself and see from where I was to where I am and recognize that nowhere near finished. I am not completely healed. I have not completely overcome. I am not without trigger. I am not without trauma. And telling myself that I was an egoic lie that I told myself. The triggers of the last couple of months have produced shocking results within myself and externally of myself, outward, projected on towards others. And I didn't intentionally do that, but it doesn't take away the fact that it was done. And it was while I was away from this country for the first time ever, tending to some personal business, and unexpectedly delayed in being able to return home. And at a certain point, that trigger was so violent. It came so fast and so hard that I spoke out of my mouth a threat of harm against another person. Shameful. Startled me. Shocked me. Hurt me. Embarrassed me. But it was necessary because I didn't realize, again, another unrealized remembrance that had to be resolved. And that's this journey that we're all on. That's the journey that I'm on. And that's the reason that I've ceased participation here. I didn't really know what I'm supposed to do, because it was all started with one intent, one purpose, as an accompaniment or complement to somebody else's work that was primary. And I didn't really feel I had a primary voice. I didn't really feel I had a primary task. And I didn't really feel I had a primary leader, that I was able to be a leader in anything, or that I had a calling to do so. And I don't know, maybe I don't. And I'm okay with that. But the things that I've overcome and learned about myself in the last few days have been profound. And it reminded me that I am on a journey from the head to the heart. And I do have what it takes. And I'll know when I'm finished with the layers of the onion, because if you get to the center of the onion and you open that last layer, there's nothing there but air. And so I leave you with this. Don't weaponize your trauma against other people. It could have untold harm. You may never know what that harm is. I don't know if I'll be back again, because I'm still unsure of what I'm doing here in this creator realm. Don't know what I would be able to bring to you or what I would have to say. But I did feel it was necessary to say that. If I have ever harmed you, I am so sorry. If I have ever misled you or caused you to take a step that led you elsewhere, astray from your path, I am so sorry. If I ever hurt your feelings and traumatized you by weaponizing my own trauma against you, I am deeply deeply sorry. It's hard. It's hard to be a beacon of light in a dark world. And it's hard to maintain the balance between the ego and the spirit in this place. It's hard to be love in the face of adversity. But in the end, it's all that matters. And sometimes we have to recognize hard and ugly things and do what we can to rectify them and heal them. That is love.